Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a new beer from New Belgium. Relatively new, at least I haven't had it yet. Dominga, so really like the fun labeling. Definitely separates itself from their traditional like brands like Fat Tire. Also separates them from the Voodoo Ranger. And then you have this, right? Like you're separating your brand, making, each one has a little identity. That's just marketing 101, right? What is Dominga? Dominga is a mimosa sour. It's a sour ale with calamansi fruit and natural fruit flavors. So from what I understand, they're making a light wheat ale. They're using calamansi. If you're not familiar, it's like a Filipino fruit. It looks like a lime. I don't think I've ever actually had calamansi by itself, but I've had like stuff with calamansi, so it's like a citrus fruit. And then they're actually blending some of their foeder beer into there. Lauren, their master blender, had a foeder named it Dominga, and they call the beer Dominga. Funny thing, Dominga is a play on, sábado, domingo, Sunday in Spanish. So Dominga, Google. So in Urban Dictionary, apparently, you guys Spanish speakers, you let me know. Dominga can be like the perfect girl. Really nice, like, oh, she's a Dominga, perfect girl. Sources from what I saw, in Spain, Dominga means breast. So Domingas would be a lady's like breast. And I don't think it's meant like in the nice way breast. It's in slang, as in like, you guys, American speakers, know other words for breast, more slang terms for it. So slang for breast. So this is literally, not breasts, not domingas. So Dominga, breast. Okay. Okay. I'm sure Spanish speaker, or sorry, this is Spain Spanish speakers. So not like Central or South American speakers or Mexican speakers, but you guys post comments below if you know anything about that. But really interesting. So this beer, guys, sits at a 6%. Oh, so yeah, anyway, talking about the foeder. So it's a wheat ale, and they blended some of the foeder beer in there. Obviously, this beer would be way more expensive. It's all foeder beer with, the mixed fermentation, all that stuff. They've mixed that in to make it a little bit interesting. So beer is actually pretty nice looking. It looks like a hazy, actually. It looks like a, has a medium to medium minus, medium haze to it. Definitely can see my shadow on my finger. Not as hazy as the 1985 that I just reviewed. Like gold color. Oh, sorry. Man, heavy swirls, Darwin. Nice fluffy white head. Beautiful. So I get those like natural flavors. I get sweet calamansi. It reminds me a little bit of like key lime. Like it's just sweet, powdery pixie sticks. I get pixie sticks. For sure, that's what I get. Pixie sticks, like lime cordial, key lime pie. Oh, it's actually really useful. I mean, then again, it's like literally my job. So Advanced Testosterone, there's really part of the test where they'll give you 2 beers, and you have to write 5 attractive commercial descriptors. I hope for my reviews, I at least give you guys that many. Hopefully that's the goal. But hell, you got 3 right there. What is else there? It's got like, a little bit of like lemonade powder, right? Pink lemonade powder, a little bit of that. Yeah, cheers. And that's just like on the aroma. I already gave you 4, right? 3 or 4. On the palate, yeah. So I would say lemon lime Gatorade. Boom, that's my part of the test. That part of the press of the tasting portion of Advanced Testosterone, I believe I'll crush. I would argue there are few people in the world that, or sorry, not few people. I'd argue there are not many people that are strong at that as me. But I think I just have maybe some overconfidence. But I'm very strong at that, in my opinion. So those are my tasting descriptors, at least like if I had to take the test. But describe to you guys what the beer is. What is how to describe it? It's like a really light, dry wheat ale with a really like pretty, like hidden acidity. They call it mimosa sour. It's not a sour. It's like a tart ale at best. Yeah, tart at best. Doesn't even have the acidity of a cocktail. Like I'm trying to describe to you guys, like it honestly almost has the acidity of like a soda. I mean, soda is actually quite acidic, but it's so much back sweetened that it's obviously different. I don't know. It's a light sour at best, and then tart for sure. And then the flavors I described are there. So lemon lime Gatorade. The fruit is actually quite nice in there. It's less candy, like, on the aroma I was getting like pixie sticks. It has a little bit on the palate, but it's got this nice kind of like lights. Again, the best descriptor I can sort of think of is like lime zest. It's got all the pureness of like a sweet lime, none of the acidity really. I mean, the beer has acidity to it, but like the character here is of like sweet flavor of lime. So you get lime cordial. If you make cocktails, not as sweet as like what is it, like roses, like whatever, like garbage, like some like bars might use. Like I'm talking about actually like zesting real limes, getting real sugar, and making lime cordial. What else do I taste? Yeah, very good descriptor. It's got a little bit of lemony acidity to it, which is quite nice. It boosts up the lime flavor. So it actually has like sweet lime peel flavor with like a little bit of lemon acidity. There's just a hair of funk in there because I imagine that food, or for sure that food or aged beer has to have some funky bugs in there, some Brett or something going on. And then the beer is bone dry. And this beer is super dangerous. This beer drinks around something like 5%. Like this is one of those beers that has just that light tartness, dryness, fruitiness, dangerous combination. I can't talk. Dangerous combination of those three things. Again, the light fruitiness, the little bit of acidity, the dryness makes this an absolute summer crusher. And you would love to session this at like 4 to 5%, 4 to 5%. This guy's 6%. So you're gonna get messed up. Because I could see myself on a hot day just drinking a 6-pack of this, not thinking about it, and you'd be, wasted because you're talking about a beer that's like 25% heavier than a Budweiser, right? And it's way drier and way more refreshing and little acidity in there. It just makes it super drinkable. Be careful with this guy. I will say though that this is not something like I'll go like, hey guys, highly recommend, you gotta go crazy for it. It's just super, super drinkable. If you like that lime flavor, I have no sense that this tastes anything like a mimosa. Mimosa I associate with orange juice. I mean, it has a dryness and the little bit of acidity that you would get from like a sparkling lime, so yeah, sure. But I don't get the orange juice like mimosa. I associate with just like orange juice and sparkling. It's literally the recipe, right? But if you like sort of like lemon lime Gatorade, it's sort of like in your wheelhouse. That's sort of like, maybe the acidity there, but a little bit more acidity than that. So high utility, great execution. 92, that's Dominga, Brest. Dominga Mimosa Sour. You native Spanish speaker, or native Spain Spanish speakers, let me know, because apparently that's the case. So Dominga, it's very crushable. This might be one of your best picks for the summer, and forget about it. If you get this BOGO, I mean, I think the sale's already done in Florida, but if you got this BOGO, $6 a 6-pack, $1 a can, you're doing yourself a great service picking this beer up. But the hot weather, fantastic, super drinkable, love it. So just be careful, 6%. You're gonna drink through a few of these, and once you get to 3, 4, you're gonna start really feeling it versus a beer that would have been 4%, because it drinks like it's 4. I had to guess. I would have guessed this beer was 4.5%, but it's a full 6. Absolutely crazy. Until next time, guys, cheers, later.